friends, Oracle Alley here. Welcome or welcome back. I don't know about you, but this full blood moon eclipse shit has got me wired. I literally feel like I just snorted, well, I can't say, I don't want to get in trouble, but something a little white or whatever, because I'm like wired. And as you know, I'm battling with, a couple chronic illnesses or whatever, so very seldom, not in a long time, probably since the days where I actually did snort a little something and do a little bit of that, whatever, way back in the Raven days, I have not felt this energetic. So please comment below and please shout out if you're feeling it too, because this whole week I have felt it building up, and my daughter and I have had trouble sleeping, and I've heard other people say the same thing, and we still got, it's not even till technically like tomorrow and probably a couple days after that too. So I'm like, I need to sleep, but at the same time, I feel like I could run a damn marathon. So, yeah, if you feel my excited energy coming through in this video, then I apologize, or maybe if you needed to pick me up, you won't mind. So, I wanted to do a little message from Santa Muerte, because that is the deck that I keep in my purse, my mini deck, while my daughter's shopping. It may or may not get cut off. I don't know how long it's going to take her, because I also have like a channeled message or something I feel I need to say afterwards. We'll see how far we get, so even though I'm talking in hyperspeed. So yeah, so the first card we had was Seven of Pentacles. You've been working hard on something, myself included. I feel like a lot of us are working real hard on jobs plus side hustles, building businesses, building our dreams, going to school, projects, books, videos, whatever it may be. We're really working hard on a lot of things. And then we got Mr. Devil, which doesn't scare me anymore, but he came out in reverse, and I said, can we have a clarifier please? And she popped out the Justice. I love the Reaper and the Scythe. I love that image. But anyways, I told you I'm a little hyper. You're finding your balance. You're having victory over this. You're finding your balance. You've been feeling, a little burnt out, maybe a little scattered, doing too many things at once, but you're overcoming this. That's why he came out in reverse, and that's why we have the Justice card here. You're finding your balance, your, body, mind, and spirit, your time, your energy, and things are going to calm down probably right after this full moon, because then we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is your wishes coming true. You've manifested it, you've done it, good job, congratulations. And I do, for some reason, they're telling me, or I feel like from the 8/8 Lionsgate portal to this moon tomorrow on the 28th, and specifically opened up like this gateway, wormhole, portal, whatever you want to call it. And so some of the things we've been working on now, maybe for just this week, a few months, or for a few years even, you're finally going to see tangible evidence of that. Where did it go? Oh, here. So finally, wishes coming true, dreams coming true, finally seeing your hard efforts paying off, the fruits of your labor, my friends. So just hang in there, because you're finally going to start to see some evidence of this. So this is beautiful. I really thought it would be more of like maybe I expected the Death card to come out for like change and transformation, because there's a lot of purging going on right now too. In fact, I've heard a lot of people say, myself included, we've been having dreams of tsunamis and floods and things like that. And yeah, don't freak out. I mean, yes, some could be a little prophetic, but I feel like it's a little more metaphorical and allegorical right now. It's it almost sounded like a Eminem rhyme, metaphorical, allegorical. But it's more because we're purging a lot of that old shit that has to go away, because we're making room for this new stuff to go in, to come in. Like I told you before, that example of you can't put your new Maserati or your Ducati, yeah, I wish, right, in your garage if you got your old freaking Volvo or your fucking Toyota Prius or whatever still sitting in your garage. You can't replace old with the new until you get rid of the old. So I do feel like that goes hand in hand. So the message I want to blurt out also, if I can, before she's calling me, asking me where I parked and where to bring the groceries, is that I also feel the call to, and I don't know why I feel like I need to just blurt this out, but I do. I want to build a network. I want to I want to have podcasts with other people of different beliefs, and I know a lot of my friends on here do too, and a lot of people are feeling called to build communities and do podcasts and collaborate with each other and whatever. But the whole point I wanted to say is that it's time for these labels to finally go away once and for all, and this division to just stop. And a lot of my peeps on here know my beliefs that I am a gray witch. I walk the middle path. I work with angels and demons. I have worked with King Paimon, King Asmodee, and Satanist himself. I have also worked with Lucifer, who is not Satan, but that's a whole nother. I also work with Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene and Yeshua and Santa Muerte. I work with the Greek pantheon, the Norse pantheon, Ma Kali from the Hindu pantheon, Buddha, and more. And that's okay. And I just want to impress upon everyone that that's okay. And it's just, we got to get past this shit, my friends, once and for all. It's okay. You want to be an atheist? Fine. You want to be a theistic Satanist? Fine. A Thelemite? Fine. You're Christian, Muslim, Catholic, Buddhist. You want to be Buddhist pagan? Fine. You want to be Wiccan? Fine. Christian witch? Fine. I don't care. It doesn't mean that we can't be friends. It doesn't mean we can't have a nice adult conversation. It doesn't mean that we can't learn something from each other. There's no more of this coming at my religion's better than your religion, and no, what I say is the truth, and this gatekeeping and this, and you're gonna go to hell, and enough. There is no reason why we all cannot be friends from all parts of the world, from all beliefs. Source, God, creator, universe, whatever you want to define it as for you is fine, and it does not care what you believe. We are consciousness experiencing itself. And if you want to experience yourself as a Buddhist pagan, you freaking go right ahead. If you want to experience yourself as a theistic Satanist, you go right ahead. And there is no reason why we can't sit down and have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee and have a chat and learn from each other and talk about our different beliefs. And maybe, I'm not saying Bible thumping, browbeating, trying to impress our beliefs upon each other. I'm talking about just having an intelligent conversation and going, what do you feel about life? What do you think this is? And maybe they'll tell you something that'll make you go, just maybe things that make you go, I was sitting on the fireplace drinking cocoa on the bearskin rug. Doorbell rang. Who could it be? Talked to myself and started to shrug. Got to the door. Ding dong. Who is it? My girl's best friend had paid me a visit. Fly as could be, tight dress and all. Shit, I lost it. Okay, so that's the ADHD. If I think of a song, I have to do the whole thing. And yes, I know the whole thing, and I thought I was going to blurt the whole thing out, and brain fart, I lost it. So, like I said, I'm wired. But anyways, things that make you go, So, yeah, now that'll be stuck in your head all day, too. So, I want to build a community, and I want to have podcasts, and I want to collaborate, and I want to have discussions. And if that's you and any of my peeps, you're feeling the call to that also, or you would like to collaborate with me, this is my call out, or comment below, because I want people to see a Buddhist and a pagan having a conversation. I want people to see a Satanist and a Christian witch, whatever, you know what I'm trying to say, having a conversation, a Hellenic pagan having a conversation with a Norse pagan, whatever. I identify as a Hellenic pagan, as a eclectic witch. I also resonate highly with Thelema, with Buddha, with Kabbalah, with Kabbalah. And there's no reason that we can't. And there's no reason that we have to try to force our beliefs on somebody else or try to get them to think what we think. We can all believe whatever the hell we want to believe, and Source doesn't care. We're not going to be punished for it or go to hell for it. And it just feels so good to get this out, and I want other people to be able to say it if they need to, or get it out, because I've been kind of worried about people that followed me from way long ago when I was first starting on my spiritual path, and the New Age was first starting to come out, and it was all love and light, and it was so one-sided. And so many of us have come such a long way and understood the dark night of the soul and shadow work and the dark divine feminine, and we understand now that it's the right and the left, the dark and the light. The angels and demons are not fighting for our souls. They're not fighting. They are two sides of the same coin, and these are archetypes within our own self. As above, so below. As within, so without. Everything that is outside of us is also within us. We have to stop separating ourselves from that, separating ourselves from each other. These are things within us, and we have to integrate them to be the middle pillar. That's the middle path, and that's okay if you don't resonate with that, because that's my path, and I'm not trying to push it on to you, but I'm just saying that we can all get together and talk about what we believe and have fun conversations and learn together, and there is no reason for this separation anymore, and let's all just have a freaking cup of coffee together, you know? So if you're interested and you're feeling it too, comment below. I would love to hear from you guys, and I really hope I get to live this dream one day where we all get to have these different conversations with each other and just go, that's really cool. Thank you for sharing that. I never thought of it that way. And it's all good. Okay, my friends, blessed blood full moon and eclipse. Try to stay calm. I think I'll probably go home and take a salt bath and maybe try to unwind a little bit. Maybe throw a little lavender in there too. Might be a good idea for some of my other peeps too. Maybe some chamomile and some lavender. So, love you all. Blessed be. Bye.